What's up, everybody? Stephen A. You know what time it is. I do this maybe once a month, something like that, where my team gets me in here. They want me to answer questions on Instagram or whatever. Well, here I am, so let's go.
What did you think of the Browns' performance yesterday?
Browns were pathetic. They got their ass kicked. We all know that. That doesn't mean they're a bad team. They're a very, very talented team, but this is the NFL. You got men, grown men, and it's almost similar to boxing from the standpoint where you could be the most talented dude in the world, but if you're a little soft and you got somebody that's going to come at you, that's a problem. I use a guy like a Sean Porter in boxing, for example. He's got a big fight coming up against Errol Spence Jr. Most of the time when you see Sean Porter in a ring, guys are just as talented as him if you let them stand on the outside, look pretty, be comfortable, and all of that stuff. But when he gets up in them and he gets physical with them, they seem to have a real, real difficult time handling him. You see what I'm saying? And so if you're the Cleveland Browns, you got Odell Beckham Jr., you got Jarvis Landry, you got Nick Chubb, and Njoku is your tight end, Baker Mayfield, the offensive line. He's a second-year quarterback. You got a first-year coach. Guess what? You're talking about going up against grown men. Tennessee was waiting for this, and they showed it when it really, really counted. That's all you need to know. So much for all this noise about Cleveland. They've been reminded you actually have to get out there and play.
Opinions on the Cowboys' performance?
Who gives a damn? Cowboys played against the Giants. Giants are a one-man team. It's Saquon Barkley and nobody else. So don't give me something about what the Cowboys look like. I mean, they're pretty damn good. The Cowboys top to bottom are something lethal to behold. On the defensive side of the ball, Jalen Smith and Leighton Vander Esch, we all know how big time those brothers are. But on the offensive side of the ball, Amari Cooper and Randall Cobb, an upgrade from Cole Beasley, and your security blanket in short yardage situations, and Jason Witten, who scored a touchdown yesterday. Ezekiel Elliott hasn't even got going yet. Dak Prescott doesn't have his money yet, and he's throwing for 400 yards. The offensive line's attack. Dallas is no joke, but they're still the Cowboys. And remember, I said this. What can go wrong will go wrong. Just patience. Just wait. Take your time. It's no big deal. Just wait. You'll see.
Someone asked, best NBA player in the league?
Best NBA player in the league. I mean, for me, it was Kevin Durant before he went down, but LeBron James was in the playoffs. I think this year LeBron James is going to remind everybody what a monster he is. I've never been sold on the Greek Freak because he's got to work on his jump shot. Kawhi Leonard is the real deal. I get all of that, but I think that if Kevin Durant were playing for Golden State, Toronto would have got taken out in 5 games. Easy. Might have got swept. So I'm not buying all of that. I don't look at it that way. Anthony Davis obviously may be the most complete package. It's hard to tell right now. But if Kevin Durant were healthy, I would say him.
Do you think the Patriots have a cakewalk to the Super Bowl?
Yes, without question. I mean, barring injury, nobody should be able to beat the Patriots.
Will Drew Brees win another MVP?
I don't know if he'll win another MVP, but I think Drew Brees has a chance to win the Super Bowl. If an injury happens to the New England Patriots, as a matter of fact, I think New Orleans is the one team that could really give them a run for their money if their defense is just remotely decent. Kansas City, my problem with Kansas City is I think they can match New England punch for punch offensively, but their defense is horrid. You get one stop against Kansas City, you won the game. Because they can't stop no damn body. That's the problem.
Are the Eagles the best team in the NFC?
Not yet, but I think they're the best team in the NFC East.
Lamar Jackson or Baker Mayfield?
Lamar Jackson right now, based on what I saw Sunday, even though that was against the JV football team and the Miami Dolphins. If Lamar Jackson throws the football like that, I would give the edge to him over Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield is clearly a better thrower of the football. But I think Lamar Jackson has more size on him. He clearly has more running ability. And if he can fling that football, considering that he's taller and he can do some things, I would give him an edge. Right now, the edge would belong to Baker Mayfield. But I think Lamar Jackson would catch him this season in an instant if he's improved his passing that much.
Someone asked, can the Giants get a wild card spot?
No. Hell no. Hurry up.
Will Zeke win another rushing title?
Yep. Pretty much. Maybe not this year, because Kellen Moore wants to throw the football more than Scott Linehan did in Dallas. So Zeke might not be required to run the football as much, but it's still possible because Dallas knows he's their workhorse.
Okay, last question. How are you feeling about your Steelers?
Pretty damn sad. It's one thing to lose. It's another thing to get your ass kicked. That's exactly what happened to them in Foxborough yesterday. And I'm sick to my stomach. I knew they were going to lose, but I didn't think they would lose like that. And so it's back to the drawing board. There is no Le'Veon Bell. We saw that James Conner's no Le'Veon Bell. There is no Antonio Brown. We saw that Juju Smith is no Antonio Brown. And so when you look at it from that perspective, you're just hoping beyond hope that the Steelers somehow, some way will manage to get their act together. It's just a damn shame that you just see it as a foregone conclusion that they're going to lose to New England. Because guess what? With or without Antonio Brown, the Steelers always find ways to lose to New England and Foxborough. That's just the way it's been, and I'm pretty sad about that.